Hello, 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 and welcome to Power Moves, where we find ways to level up in our career, level up in our finances, and level up in life in general. It is so good to see you all this Tuesday evening. I hope you've had a wonderful week so far and are going to get some rest and relaxation this Memorial Day weekend. Tonight, we're going to be talking about some more money apps. And once you master these, you're going to be looking like a pro, just like the others that I mentioned last week. If you didn't see part one, go back and watch that video. It has some really, really good information in it. These apps are just a little bit of a step up, but if you're a beginner, you can still really kill it with these apps, okay? And we're going to be talking about Ground Floor. That's one app. We're going to be talking about Stairs, which kind of goes with Ground Floor. That's why their names are related. And we're going to be talking about, lastly, Streetwise. And that's Streitwise. And you'll see why it's spelled that way later. But yes, these are some more money apps that are going to help you get a feel for investing, kind of start investing and see where it goes. I haven't actually tried these yet. I've tried all the apps in part one. I've been using those for a couple of years now. But Ground Floor, Streetwise, and Stairs were just introduced to me by my very good friend, who's really a money pro. And I am definitely going to be getting into these and putting some money behind them very, very soon. Okay, so let's get started. Number one, we're going to talk about Ground Floor, the Ground Floor app. What is the Ground Floor app? Ground Floor is a residential real estate investing app. Basically, you can use it to invest in houses for as little as $10 at a time. So you don't have to be rich to invest with any of these apps. And that theme is just kind of popping up again in this part two as well. You can invest as little as $10 at a time. This is huge because most platforms like Ground Floor only allow accredited investors to use their app. Okay, with Ground Floor, you, me, and the rest of the non-accredited investors out there can participate in the real estate game easily. Okay, and that is the value of Ground Floor. That's why it's so cool. Okay, what's good about it? Well, you can invest in real estate without having to do any remodeling or hiring contractors, and you don't have to deal with getting the property in shape for an inspector. And the thought of remodeling and getting contractors to do work for me just kind of gives me a little bit of heartburn. It stresses me out a little bit. So I'm glad that this app offers a way to get in the real estate game without having that extra hassle, because you never really can tell in the beginning whether or not the contractor is going to do a great job, whether you're paying too much, whether it's going to be up to snuff for the inspector. It's just a lot of extra stuff that you have to worry about. And I, for one, don't want to have to deal with it. So, number two that's good about it is that you can invest as little as $10. Like I said earlier, you don't have to put a lot of money behind this. If you just want to start slow and see where it goes, you're more than able to do that with this app. And also, money is returned in an average of 6 to 9 months. So when you're investing, you kind of have to wait a while for your returns. But this is kind of guaranteed that at least by 9 months, you're going to get your money back. Okay, you're going to get your returns, and and that includes the interest. Okay, so how it works: borrowers looking for loans to renovate or rehab the homes that they've purchased ask Ground Floor to fund them. Ground Floor uses the power of crowdfunding, which means that folks like you and I put money in to fund the loan. Okay. Ground Floor labels the loans A through G. So you got A loans, B loans, C loans, and so on, okay? With A loans being the least risky, that means you're more likely to get your money back when you're investing in the A loans, okay? But in the G loans, they're the most risky, but they have the highest interest returned. So I'm going to say it again. The Ground Floor labels the loans A through G, with A loans being the least risky with the lowest interest returned, and G loans being the most risky with the highest interest return. So if you want to go out there like a cowboy, take a risk, throw some money at a G loan, you might get your money back with high interest, and it's a gamble. And that's the real fun of it all. Do I want to take this gamble and see if I can get my money back? Or I don't, I might just lose my pants in this deal. I don't know. Okay. But they label them so that you know clearly what you're getting into and what kind of risk you're taking. Okay. So the borrower pays the loan back after this, and all participants get their money back plus interest that has accrued. Okay? When the borrower pays the loan back in full, you get your money plus interest accrued. Okay? Very simple. Very simple. So that's what makes Ground Floor popular and unique. All right? Number 2, Stairs, the Stairs app. Let's see here if I can. Okay, what is the Stairs app? It goes along with Ground Floor. It's a save vesting app. Now, what is a save vesting app? It basically acts as a high yield savings account. It's got savings features. It also has investing features. Okay, it's way better than a regular savings account, which may give you a penny of your interest every year that's accrued in your savings. You're going to get some much better rates here. Okay, so what is good about Stairs? You're not going to get this kind of interest. You're not going to get this kind of interest rate on any regular savings account. Okay, this interest rate for Stairs savings account is somewhere between 4 and 6%. That's way higher than what you're going to get on your regular savings account. Also, number 2, you can withdraw money whenever you want. Okay, so you don't have any restrictions as far as when you can get your money out and how much you can get out. Okay, what else is good about it? Unlimited withdrawals. Okay, so they're not going to penalize you if you go over the number of withdrawals they allow. You can have as many withdrawals as you want. And lastly, it's just very, very easy to use. I encourage you to read up on it and take a step and get in there and get your feet wet. Okay, start with the A loan, please. Don't be irresponsible. Start with the A loan, and once you get the feel for things and you want to take a risk with a G, you go ahead. No, oh, wait a minute. I'm talking about the wrong app. Start with the A loans when you're in Ground Floor. In Stairs, there's really no risk. It's a savings account. They're holding your money. They're also investing your money. All right. And after the investing is over, they're returning the money with the interest into your account. And it's every 5 days. That's how it works. You put your money in an account, they use it to invest in property, and your money plus interest is repaid to you in the account every 5 days. Okay, so that's what makes Stairs pretty cool compared to other savings accounts. And it's really a no-brainer here with Stairs. Your money's going to be there and it's going to accrue interest. And that's the gist of it. And it's going to accrue high interest, which makes it very competitive with other banks out here that are not offering savings plans like these. And lastly, there is Streetwise, Streitwise. What is it? Okay, unlike Ground Floor, Streetwise deals with commercial real estate and is an REIT. Now, what is an REIT? REITs, or real estate investment trusts, are companies that own or finance income producing real estate across a range of property sectors. So I'll say it again. REITs, or real estate investment trusts, are companies that own or finance income producing real estate across a range of property sectors. Okay, and what that basically means is this is a company that owns a lot of trusts, and across the property sectors means in a whole bunch of areas. So it's a very diverse type of account. The companies that own or finance income producing real estate. So all kinds of real estate in all sectors, in all areas. So it's a very diverse, very well-rounded type of, investment that you should have in your portfolio. Okay, what's good about it? The dividends are paid on a quarterly basis. The dividends are 8 to 9%, which is phenomenal. Okay. And it's open for non-accredited investors. So there goes again, there are no restrictions. Regular Joes like you and me can use apps like Streetwise without any restrictions, and we don't have to be accredited. Okay. how does it work? How does it work? Investors buy shares of the REIT, and in this case, Streetwise is the REIT, all right? And its official name is First Street Office Incorporated, a professionally managed portfolio of stabilized commercial office properties. Okay, these are commercial properties. They're not homes. Okay, that's what also sets it apart from ground floor. All right, this type of REIT, so the company, which is Streetwise, that is a type of REIT that is very, very rare, okay? Making it a great addition to your investment portfolio. It's rare because it's transparent, you know, and you see everything, and also because of the diversity of the property accounts that it has, okay? It's a very nice addition to your investment portfolio if you want to be a well-rounded investor, okay? So tonight we went over 3 apps: Ground Floor, Stairs, and Streetwise. I encourage you to go look up information on all of those and see which one is a fit for you. Maybe all of them will be a fit for you. Maybe none of them will. But I encourage you to see what your options are and get out there. There may be a part 3 coming up next week. I'm not quite sure. We're going to see. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful week, a wonderful weekend, and you're well rested and relaxed to come to work on Tuesday. If you get Mondays off, I hope you get Mondays off. I do. Okay. I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful week.